This week, I'm driving the mission with
I'm Greg Thomas from Mission Local.
who wants to find out what folks love and hate about living in the Mission. There's no telling what people might say, but just in case they all say that they love the diversity and hate the gentrification, we stop first at Charlie's Bike Shop, because I know my old pal Charlie is sure to give us a controversial start to the day. Sadly, Charlie's busy and the day's a wastin', so we hit the streets, and Greg starts working his magic to find out what people love and hate about the Mission.
It's the best neighborhood in the country.
I like all the stuff like this. There's tons of artwork and culture and everything just everywhere around here.
Ladies, yes.
And speaking of the ladies, turns out Greg has run right into his ex-lady here on Valencia. How do you know this guy?
We really want to document this.
As we carry on our mission in the Mission, we find out people do in fact love the diversity.
Something I like about the mission is, the diversity.
Diversity.
The cultural diversity.
And they dislike dealing with both the gentrification and the homeless.
What I hate about the mission is the gentrification.
The gentrification.
The fact that there's just so many destitute people asking for change and handouts.
I don't know, you can see with all the wackadoodles out there.
We head back to Charlie's, who's still busy, but Greg, ever the charmer, is making good use of the time. Hold on, Charlie's finally ready to talk, and we have our fingers crossed he'll say something less cliche he likes about the Mission than the diversity.
I just like the diversity around here. It's truly diverse.
Uh-oh. Let's let him warm up a bit.
Also, the cops tend to push everybody who lives in a camper over into this area. And a lot of those people, because they're transient, basically they don't have anything invested in this area. They feel like people don't want them here, so they have kind of a disrespectful attitude towards the area. And then there's a whole flip side to that, which are people who are like, oh, well, you always have to feel sorry for them because of this or that or whatever. And so there's this kind of bullshit tolerance by people who really would rather see them dead, but they don't want to actually say that. So that's one of my biggest problems with the neighborhood.
And there's your controversial statement on a platter. So that wraps up this edition of Driving the Mission.